Are you one of 2.1 million people that overpaid in taxes this year? If that is you, then you need to listen to this video on why you overpaid in taxes this year. So my name is Keisha Rondino. I am a real estate and a business CPA, and my goal is to educate you on business and tax strategies so you can use the tax code the way that the wealthy does in order to save on taxes, keep more of the money you make, and build wealth within your business and your investments. So let's talk about why you overpaid in taxes. One of the reasons probably why you overpaid in taxes is because you were not organized for the year. So when we say you are not organized, it means that you just don't know what took place within your business. So when tax time came, you just gathered a bunch of information and you provided it to your CPA and you said, have at it. This is what I have. I need for you to prepare your taxes. Well, truth of the matter is, I always tell clients that one of the easiest ways that you can save on taxes is to be organized and to have a financial and accounting system in place. So what does that look like when we say to have a financial and accounting system in place? Well, here are 5 things that you can use, you can follow in order to put in place or implement this year in order to help you operate throughout the year. So when tax time comes, you can have all the information you need and you will be organized in order to get the best tax benefits that you can. So let's talk about that. One of the first things is that you need to establish a system, a financial and accounting system. So that means a way that you can track all of your transactions that take place within your business and your investments. So whether you are an entrepreneur, I work a lot with realtors, I work a lot with real estate investors, and the way that they have their financial and accounting system set up works for them. And so that's one of the first things that you want to look at when you are establishing what type of system you want to use. Think about the way that your business operates or the way your investments operate. Do you need a very robust type of system or do you need something that's fairly simple? So whether you are a real estate investor or entrepreneur that are just starting out, or whether you are a seasoned entrepreneur, realtor, or real estate investor, having a financial system in place is going to be very beneficial for you. So when you look at where you are within your business and you're determining how you want to implement this system, think about what type of transaction you have, how many transactions you have. Do you need a very robust system? Do you need a very simple system? So I have clients that use their system consists of spreadsheets, and so it works for them. They are very interactive when it comes to their business, and they like to have a solid hold on every transaction that goes through. So a spreadsheet works perfect for them. And overall, Excel is just a great tool. So Excel allows you to track transactions and information to where you can manipulate it through different tables, through different graphs. You can create several different tables within one spreadsheet. There's a lot that you can do with the spreadsheet. So that is one of the most easiest forms of having a system in place for tracking your accounting and your finances. So think about if that will work for you, because Excel is very user friendly. It's very easy to use and it can grow as your business as well as your investment grows. And so outside of having a spreadsheet, if you determine that you need some type of actual electronic system, there's so many systems that are out there. There's QuickBooks, there's Waves, there's Bench, there's so many that's out there. You just need to find the one that's going to work for you. There is no best system. Well, there is, depending on the type of business that you do work in. And so for investor clients, they do find that having a system that is structured towards their investments, whether they're flipping a property, and having a system that is truly dedicated to that is more useful for them. As well as for those that own investment properties, having a system that is directly related to rental properties and property management is probably the best for them based on that system. But Analyze where you are, analyze the type of business that you have, and determine the type of system that is going to be helpful for you. What is going to be user friendly for you? What is going to work within your budget? But most importantly, what is going to help you be able to take a look at all the information and you can see what absolutely takes place. So the second thing when you're setting up your financial and accounting system is that make sure that you can accurately track what is coming into your business, meaning what is your income and what transactions reflect input into your business, and knowing how to track that as income as opposed to just transactions that's going to be within your company. For instance, if you are a real estate investor, then if you have a rental property, there's some income items that are not necessarily considered to be income. So you receive them, but they may not be income items that you are going to be taxed on. So understand what is coming into your business and understand what those transactions look like and what is considered to be income. Because if you overstate what your income number is, then you overstate what your taxable income is, and then you end up paying too much in taxes. And that's what we want to avoid. The third thing is making sure that your system can help you track your expenses correctly. So we all know this is something that we want to get correct, because when it comes for tax purposes, knowing what your expenses are going to help you minimize what you pay in taxes. Your expenses minimize your income, which means it is going to minimize the amount that you're paying in taxes. So being able to accurately record what expenses you make and what you purchase within your business is going to be crucial, because that is going to help you identify total expenses, which is going to help minimize what your taxable income is. So make sure that you're able to do that accurately. No one wants to try to figure out what has taken place when it comes to expenses. So the fourth thing is making sure that once you have your system in place, you are accounting for your income, you're accounting for your expenses, printing out your reports and looking at them, identifying what took place and where you are. So when you review your reports or your financial statements, that is helps you make smart business decisions. It helps you understand where you are and what changes you need to make in order to achieve the goals that you have for the year. Without reviewing all of this information that has been put into the accounting system, it makes it really difficult for you to operate efficiently for tax savings and also for just business production and for just business efficiency. And so tracking what comes in and what goes out is the first step, but then analyzing it and reviewing it and seeing exactly where you are is going to help you make those smart business decisions. And the fifth thing, and I think this is the most important out of all five of them, is being consistent. It is one thing to have an accounting system that is set up and it is the most robust system that you've decided to use and you're paying X amount of dollars for it and it is just the greatest thing in the world. If you don't use it, none of that is going to make a difference for you. So being consistent in how you track your income and your expenses is going to be crucial as well. I can tell you, if you are not vigilant in tracking those expenses, when it's time for taxes and you're just looking at, okay, what did I spend this money on? It is the most nerve-wracking thing in the world to try to determine what you spent money on 10 months ago. Half the time you can't remember what you spent money on 2 weeks ago. So going back in time, trying to figure it out is usually the most horrible thing. It is very difficult to do. So staying consistent with tracking what comes in and what comes out is going to be important. And so not waiting until the last minute. I always say, perhaps every week spend 1 hour going through tracking what comes in and what comes out. And if you don't do it that 1 week, then say, okay, every 2 weeks is going to be done. But I will say, if you go more than 2 weeks without tracking what comes in and what comes out of your business in your accounting system, you will say, oh, I will catch up on it next month. The next month would pass and you will say the same thing the next month. And then now you have an overflow of transactions that you have not recorded, that you have not classified. So again, you have no idea what comes into your business. You have no idea what has went out of your business. So you can't make very smart business decisions. You're just operating in a circle, just moving, getting money in and spending money, but you have no idea what that means or what that's doing for your business. So I hope you like this video. If you found this information to be helpful, please like, subscribe, and share with other business owners and investors so they can have this knowledge and know what to do in order to save on taxes. So I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Thanks for watching.